It was all here.
Yeah. All right. Do you
Happy
think that's
Monday.
good? Okay. Okay. They're
Happy
checking the
Monday,
sound.
everybody.
Fort Myers, Florida. I bet it's not snowing there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Judy Ermlich. All right. We are doing a really cute project today in IQ Designer. We are going to be uploading the template for you to follow because I ordered these templates, you know, and I thought they were really neat because it's you cut out your fabric, you know, to this size, and I thought, oh, I could just scan this in. Well, it's too big to use the scan frame, and then we scanned it in, and the line was all shaky, and we had to redraw it. Right? It was too hard, too hard. But this would be easy. Blizzard, where's Blizzard? In Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Wow, there they.
I know. I think New York City's getting it really bad too today. But Arizona, 85.
85.
Let's go. We're going to Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's cold here, but it's like we could live with this because it said there's a warming trend coming. So.
Yeah, I think it's next week, isn't it? I think this week is cold, and then next week it's going to go up into the 40s.
All right. So we tried tracing it and scanning it in, you know, just by taking a picture of what was in our hoop, and the line was all shaky, and we had to draw the line, and then it was too hard, right? Okay, so after the show is over, they are going to upload the template that I'm going to start with because that just, my instructions, everything was too hard. Okay, so what this makes is a wallet. So here is one here. Okay, so this is like that, and then you're going to turn in the big one. Okay, turn in the little one. Now, this one's a reject because this didn't reach all the way over. Okay, so that's why we never finished this one, but you get the idea, right? So this one will reach here, okay? And then you go and you sew just from here and across the bottom. And like I told Joni that, like, don't catch all those layers.
Right,
would that have been hard, or do you think we would have been okay? Because I said just pull that up a little bit, and then you're only going through 4 layers.
I sewed pretty close to the edge, so it was. I didn't catch them all.
But then you could like tuck that back down in.
Yeah.
If it's okay. And then you flip it over and you put a snap in it. And we're going to get a guest speaker to come in about the snaps. It's either going to be John or Kathy.
Kathy, okay.
Yeah. Kathy went over to talk to John. Yeah. 22 inches of snow in South New Jersey.
Yeah.
What's that?
We got you covered with a hole punch and a cam snap.
Okay, hole punch cams, everything, or whatever, cam snap or whatever. Okay.
Okay. Wow. 24 inches of snow.
And then my instructions for doing it are going to be coming over too. So, what was the last one we did? It was so long ago, I forget.
Last week?
Yeah. What was our last project?
It was baskets. Baskets.
Were we doing baskets?
No.
What was last week?
We did mug rugs?
No,
I thought it was some
you and I
variation
did
of the
Oh,
basket.
someone out there remember?
Well, I know.
The egg.
The egg. Okay.
Kathy yelled in the egg.
We had the.
Yeah, that's a good one. That one's lasting. You know, that's an oldie but goodie, right? Okay, so today we're doing wallets. All right. So what do I have ready? I have ready my I hooped no-show. I have 2 pieces of fabric, one for the, outside of the wallet, one for the lining. I like to make them out of both the same. So when I turn it, it doesn't look bad. I don't have to struggle, so it's like the back is peeking out, but doesn't matter because it's all blending in. So that's why I like to make it out of the same fabric. So if you have more time, you can do it out of 2 different fabrics and it'll look really cute.
I think this one's adorable.
It is adorable, isn't it? And we're going to play with making the fancy fill not as thick because this one took 17 minutes to sew out. Now this one is a little smaller, but it only took 6 minutes to sew out because I used the lighter fancy fill. And we're going to show you what button to press to get that. It looks just as good, doesn't it?
It does.
Looks really good. So Yeah, so, and here I used white thread on peach. I thought I could see it. You can hardly see it.
Yeah.
So I do like, using a thread that I can see it better. Yeah, because we like to show off our fancy
Yeah, we
fills,
do,
right?
definitely.
Okay, we like to be show-offs. Okay, so I guess what I'll do, I'll just leave these here, and
Okay.
I'll go over to the machine, okay? And I'm going to slide into place really quick. Tommy says I block the camera sometimes. I'm trying to get in my place real quick.
Sweater. That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what Tommy said.
said.
All you see is my sweater. And okay. So we
I-
got a light shining on our screen. And it also, let's
I
go.
think it's a ceiling light.
Yeah, so we can turn that off.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if I tilt this out a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's still there.
Yeah, well, they're going to turn off that light. Oh, maybe it's the ring light. Do you think it could be? No, it's still there, so it might be the ring light. No. What light is it? There, that one.
That
okay.
one. Okay. So then.
Oh, it's got the ring light in there too. So might as well. Yeah, the camera adjusts for it, so we're good. So when we go to show you products, we'll turn the lights back on. Okay. So this is really good. Okay, so okay. So I have it's a JPEG image. Okay. So it's a JPEG. Oh no. I said no. B pocket. So it's all ready for them to open it.
Okay.
But I gotta save it in the B pocket for the other machine. So right now I just have it in the B pocket. So the Avenir and Radiance will read it, and then after the show is over, I'll go get it ready for the Solaris, on down. On down. Okay. So I got to make sure. In fact, Joni, tell Kate. Well, she put it on here in a flash drive, so I'll be able to do it. So as long as we have a Solaris or a Luminaire, they go as soon as we get one traded in. It immediately sells. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. So we are going to go to IQ Designer. So we're going to touch the house button, the go home button up at the top, and okay. Then we'll press IQ Designer and okay.
Okay.
And it's thinking, but I guess I better press okay again. Okay again. And I want to thank you all for sending in those affidavit of merchandise received. I'm working on all of them, but thank you. I think I'll send the email out again, but I working on each one. I try to do 10 a night. And but thank you all so much. It's actually exactly what I needed. Yeah, so that's really good. Okay, so can I tell them? Okay, let me tell them this. Okay, so I'm parked in the parking lot at the grocery store, and walks in front of me one of my husband's old friends. Went to grade school together, everything. And he was a very, very successful lawyer. And, I just sat there, oh, there's Dale. And then walked by me, and then I thought, I should have jumped out and told him what trouble I'm in. And I was, I'll never find him. So I looked around the grocery store, didn't find him. I get my stuff, I go to pull in the line, and he's in the line right in front of me. So I got to tell him my whole story. He already called me today.
Oh, did he?
He
Really?
did.
He's going to help you. Is he retired?
I don't know. Maybe.
If he's retired, maybe he's got time. And
that would be nice.
To help you.
And he knows my regular lawyer. They've known each other for a long time. So he'll get the whole story from him. So I have hope now. And I told him I said, I'm getting the affidavit. He said, oh yes, the affidavit for merchandise received. So he knew exactly what I was doing and everything. So I feel like my husband sent him there for me to find, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm in IQ Designer, and here I have no idea what's on there. I don't want anything on there right now. So I'm going to go to my settings page up at the top, the gear, and I'm going to go to grid and select no grid. Okay, and then what size hoop do I want to work with? So Joni, I think I do have the 10 5/8 by 16 hoop, right? Yeah, that one?
Yes.
And then,
yes,
okay.
you do.
Okay, so that's the hoop size that I'm going to be working with. Okay, now we're gonna go in, and I have the B pocket saved on my flash drive. So I'm gonna go to pocket with the arrow pointing out, and then flash drive up at the top. So here looks like mug rugs and some baskets are on here, but flash drive, there's the B pocket. So B pocket, and then select my design. I call it the template. Select your template and okay. Now, the reason why I select template, I have a whole bunch of other templates that I got in that I looked at and I said, I know we could do these in IQ Designer. So we're going to do them all. Okay. So here, first thing we want to do is, okay, let me make sure that I'm telling you the right thing. So did I? Center. So, Joni, I already skipped one thing.
Yeah,
I want to
pocket.
change the size.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But also you needed them.
Oh, the
Like
B
you.
pocket. Okay, you keep putting the notes in then.
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay,
we
so
went
let's check out the size right now.
Okay.
So we're going to press size, and then it's at 13.89 by 4.9. Well, take that 1/3 of that. So 14 divided by 3 is like 4 3/8. That's still a pretty. I want to make it as big as I possibly can for that hoop. So I've got my design, and I'm going to go to this this one that keeps it in proportion. So press that one, and I'm going to hold it in and just keep going up until I'm almost at 16. Remember, I never go all the way to the full height because, you know, sometimes if I add like, let's say a candle wicking stitch, it makes it too big for the hoop. So 15.65, I can go here, 15.87, maybe just a little smaller. So mine ended up, let's say, I'll go 15.8. So I'm going to go down a little bit. So, and sometimes you have bulky fabric that your foot will push against the hoop, and I don't want that to happen. So I have it 15.8, and in proportion made it 5.57 inches tall. Okay, now, okay, so now I'm going to go into line properties. So now, okay, we changed the size and okay. So you can change it to whatever size you want. If you want small, like business card size, all the way up to fill your hoop. And those with the Radiance and Avenir, you could go all the way up to 18 inches. So 1/3 of 18 would be 6 inch. So it would be a 6-inch wide wallet. So, and dollar bills are 6 inches, aren't they? Or are they?
I don't know. I never.
I don't know, but I thought so. But maybe not. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to press and you, Joni, you keep an eye on me. Make sure my sweater doesn't show up in the screen instead of the screen. Okay. So I'm going to go to line properties.
Okay.
Okay. And I want straight stitch, red, and okay. Then line bucket. So here are the buttons that change what happens to the line, and they have lines below them. Here, down below, are what buttons that make changes to what you're going to fill the area with. And so we're working with the line first. And so what do I need first? I need to tack down my fusible fleece, okay? And then I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to trim my fusible fleece. Then the next one I need is a tack down for the fabric. Then I need to fancy fill the fabric. Then I need to sew the back to the front. So it's only 4 steps.
Right, yeah.
It's a really good project.
Yeah, it's a real good project.
Okay, so here I've got fill bucket on, and I'm gonna click on the line to turn it red.
Okay, so you went
there
line.
it is.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so I clicked on the line to turn it red, and then okay, so line bucket, and then I want to save this. Okay, so memory, save on the machine.
Okay.
Okay, next, and okay, we already saved it, so.
Next and
okay.
next,
No,
I see
set is next, and that's
Okay.
okay. And then okay.
Sharon is asking if you can make it bigger if you rotate the template.
Could you, because you could go at a diagonal.
Oh, wow.
You could, why not?
Right, yeah, because
Right?
you've got that width.
I guess so. You could. We'll have to play with that. Remind me. We'll try that at the very end. Yeah, okay. All right. So now I'm in embroidery and I need another one. So that's the tack down for my fusible fleece. You could do a placement line too. So usually we do placement line, then we know where to position our fusible fleece. Then we do a tack down of the fusible fleece. And then we slide it out to trim it away and then tack down for fabric. So let's do the 3. Let's do the 3. So I'm going to go edit.
Okay.
Copy. So that is the button that has the solid square, and the dotted square. So copy, look at that. Not one on top of the other. So I need to go to move, center. That puts one on top of the other. And then even I like to go in and go select and center. So look at that line there. Let's see. Yes, it did move a hair. So you really do want to do that. So right now I have placement line for the fusible fleece, tack down for fusible fleece. I want one more. So let's go to edit again and copy it again. It's off center. So move, center. Okay, I don't have to do the other 2. I already put those in center. And then okay. Okay, so now I need to put the fancy fill in. So add IQ Designer or My Design Center. The pocket with the arrow pointing out, because remember we saved it. So pocket with the arrow pointing out. There's my red template. So select your red template. Okay, then okay. And now, okay, where am I here?
Right here.
Touch line. Okay, here we go. Okay, so line properties. Line properties. I don't want to sew that again. I've already sewn it twice. I already tacked down my fabric. I like to tack down my fabric because sometimes if I just put the fancy fill down, it shrinks it. The fancy fill does. So I don't need another line of stitching because sometimes they show when I go to turn it and I don't like that. So no sew, okay. Oh, okay, the fill bucket, line bucket. Click on the red line and it's going to turn gray. And now it's going to be a no-sew. We're just using it as a template to pour that fancy fill into. We're not going to sew it. And I know that because there's a grayed out line there and it says no-sew there. So that's the zigzag with the slash through it. So now I'm going to go right down to fill bucket. So first fill properties, fancy fills, okay, select. And the one I did the peach one with was way down in. So there's so many new designs in here. And we seem to go to that one all the time. 44.
Yeah.
But how many do we have? We have 54 now. 54. And let's see if there's something that'll, we always pick the roses. We like that one. So I'll do roses. Okay. Roses and okay. So, and then fancy, and then green. Only because it's easy to see when a red line turns green. So, okay. Then fill bucket. Click inside the template to fill it. Okay. Next. It's thinking. And see, everywhere that stitching stops, it's going to stop to cut a jump stitch and it's going to take forever. So the first thing I do is I go down to the off button here. I'm going to rest my mouse on it because it gives me the name. Oh, maybe not right here. Outline for reducing thread cut. So what they mean is you turn the outline on. Okay. It's thinking. And now instead of cutting and jumping over to the new area, tying a knot, going, it's just going to stitch over and it's much faster. Now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that's going to take a long time to sew out. So I'm going to first go into the size. And earlier I went up to 120. We'll take a look at it and decide whether we want to change it. So I went to 120 and okay. It's thinking, oh, I think I could go up even a little higher. You know, it depends on how much of a hurry you're in. So I'm going to go up to 125 and then okay. So that's how you decide how far apart, how big that fancy fill is. Now, the other thing we want to do is we go down and this button, I'm going to find out the name of it, thickness. It's the design thickness. So right now it goes over it like 3 times, doesn't it? And usually I like that. But, you know, I'm in a hurry. So I don't want it thick. I want it to go thinner. And then okay. All right, so it's going to do it thinner. Then we're going to set it. Okay. I should have saved it in case I wanted to go back and change it. But okay, now what do I need to do? So I sewed my fancy fill. Now I need to sew the back to the front. Aren't you loving this project already?
I do. Yeah,
it's nice and easy.
I want to go home and make
all right. So okay,
that'd be a good Easter basket.
Yeah, it would with a gift card.
Yeah,
in it. Yeah, or even it doesn't even have to have a gift card.
Right.
But it would be nice to have a gift card to Starbucks or Panera. Right? Okay. So here, I want to make sure that's in the center, you know, so I'm going to go, so I will go to edit, move, and center. I'm kind of looking there. And then if I go center, oh, it didn't even move. It didn't move. So I really didn't even need to do that. But okay. All right. So now we need to add. So I was first inclined to just go up to edit and get that red template, you know, the single stitch red template, but there's no opening in it. So we have to go back into IQ Designer to make the opening. So add IQ Designer. All right, pocket with the arrow pointing out, and you should have your red template there. And then okay. Now I need to open up 4 inches of it. And it's like, where do I do that? So I like to go into settings. I'm going to go to settings and grid. And I'm going to make it the 1-inch grid. Okay. So that's going to show me just approximately where, see, I'm off center. And I think it's because we made one side longer than the other. Do you remember when we'll show you that peach one again, but when you fold in the one and you wrap the other one over it, this other side needed to be a little bit bigger. So we adjusted that. So right there it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I am going to erase. It's really hard to see with the grid on, but I am going to erase 4 inches. So let's see if I went here. I'm just counting now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's good if I went there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to my eraser, and then I'm going to find that red line, and I'm going to click on it just to break the line right near where I want to do it. So I think if I zoom in to 200, maybe you can see it better. I'm going to pan and move it down this way. So see, I broke a hole in the line. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to click on it on that red line. And that, I guess I don't have the eraser. So eraser, then click on the red line. But I better count down again. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about right there. And it broke a hole. Okay. Now I'm going to turn off the grid because it's going to be easier to see. So I'm going to go up to settings and then to grid and no grid. And okay. So now I can see it better. So I'm going to say okay here. This is my eraser. I'll just say okay. And I'm going to select that center line. So select it. So I'm going to press the select button. And the best thing ever is when there was an upgrade, right, Joni, that put this magic wand on.
Yes.
That made such a huge difference with IQ Designer. Is now I can just click on the line I don't want anymore. And it selected it. It's kind of hard to see that it selected it, but then I can cut it away.
Yeah, you don't have to erase it all or draw it.
Or draw or anything. That's just so much easier. So get used to using that magic wand. It made a huge difference. But let's go down. So I'm at 200%. I'm going to go back to 100. And so now I want to, I'm going to turn to page 3. We are almost done. We are almost ready to sew.
Okay, I know that was a quick
So we
project.
are going to select. So it's, oh, look at that. It's already red. Okay, so it's already a straight stitch. Because remember, we assigned the straight.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what's in here. It's already a straight stitch. So we don't have to assign it. You could if you want, but I want to show you when I click on next down here, next.
Yeah, there's
See,
a straight
it's a
stitch.
straight stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and you can't see it because it's got, wait a minute.
What's that?
Did it close up my hole?
I think it just has a red box around it.
Yeah, it does.
So,
yeah, that's right. It looks like it closed up the hole, but it didn't. Okay, so then I'm going to set that. Okay. There we are. So it's got my my placement line for my fusible fleece, tack down for fusible fleece, tack down for fabric. It's got the fancy fill, and it has sew in the back to the front. So no going to the back to do it. Do we have enough bobbin thread? I think so, because I went single thickness. Does it look okay?
Yeah,
have
it's
enough?
really full.
Okay, so we are going to slide my hoop in.
Okay, so I'll put this in.
Joni, I'm going to have you snip while
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Sell stuff.
I have this.
Okay. Are they seeing our sweater? No, we're
No.
not. Okay. They're not seeing Joni's sweater. Okay. We're trying to get our act together. It's snowing really hard outside. Did you
Is
see
it
that?
really?
Yeah.
No.
It
Is
is.
it really? Oh, yeah, the flakes are real big.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to
Yeah.
slide this out. And I decided to keep that orange thread in because it looked pretty on the original. And I've got a bubble here. And we made sure that our screw was tightened because we only have a single layer of stabilizer. So you really got to make sure that it's tightened. So it's saying no. So
You've got a red light.
I got a red light. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go to embroidery. Okay. And then I've got a green light now. So I'm going to press start. So all it's going to do is sew that straight stitch. Okay. We'll be with you in a minute. And it's going to sew the straight stitch. And I have it sewn around twice because I was tired of pressing outline off. But
Okay.
I really can stop it after it went around once, which I do often.
Yeah.
So we'll
We're not
just
gonna
do
hit
that. Keep it on
anything.
the screen and I'll show
Yeah.
them.
Oop, I'm gonna.
Is it
move
going to
that.
bump into something?
No,
Joni's
it's
making
all
sure
right.
it's not going to hit the wall, right?
No.
Okay. Okay, and I've got my fusible fleece. Now mine's way too long, but we'll just trim it. So I have my fusible fleece all already cut. So you can make 5 wallets in an afternoon.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's going over it twice. So I'm just going to press stop.
Cut the thread.
I'm going to cut my thread. Then come over here to my screen. It's on stitch number 1. It's thinking, okay, so I'm going to go to the plus minus button and arrow down. And now it's on stitch number 2. So I can, and I always like to position my fusible fleece so the fusible side is facing up. So I could stitch it I could iron it in place and iron my fabric on if I want after I've trimmed it. So now it's stitching down my fusible fleece.
Okay, and do we have?
Now sometimes I like to go around twice with this because I'm going to be trimming really close to the fleece. And I want to, if I nick a stitch, I don't want it to affect anything, but we're not going to worry about it. If we nick a stitch, it's still going to be holding good enough. So it's going around. You can see where the cursor is, where it's sewing here. And I think to save time, we're going to stop it when it meets. When it starts going in the other direction, I'll stop it. So it's going in the other direction. So I'll stop and I'll cut.
Okay.
And Joni's going to slide it out. And then we're going to come up to the counter while she sews it. I mean, if we had a pair of applique scissors, but I don't know whether we do. I don't know whether. But I am going to arrow down Okay, I'm going to arrow down. So it's 3. And it's
Oh, you
ready
got
to
it
do
there.
the
Okay.
tack down for the fabric. And I have the fabric right here. So I'm just going to leave it right here. Okay, so I'm going to come around.
Oh, yeah, there's the lights.
And then you're going to see my sweater for 1 minute.
No,
Even though.
push the camera.
Okay. Oh, you did. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. And while Joni's working,
Okay.
I am going to.
Start.
Yeah. Oh, you do have the applique scissors.
Yeah,
And see, the
yeah.
applique scissors do
They do
cut
go
it much faster. And
yeah.
I keep saying this, that the tips of the
Yeah.
get caught and then you have to back it out and no good.
Okay.
So
Yeah, this is much faster.
we love our squeezy snips, but there are times when applique scissors make us go so much faster. Okay, so what do we, so first thing, okay, so think about it. We trace this. You can do it in IQ Designer, but let's say, you want to make other ones and just do it on your sewing machine. So we have the set of acrylic templates. Oh, it's item number 1. How did I guess that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 3 sizes. So I think they said this one was 9-inch, this one was 7-inch, and this one is 5-inch. So it'll make a mini, a medium, and a large. Okay, so it's so think about it. You could go really easy on yourself and just make a piece of fabric that was a rectangle with fancy fill in it, and then do the rest on your sewing machine. Because there are times when we like to sew, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So remember, this is the shape. Okay, and this one gets turned in first. Then this one is going to get turned in next. Now we had to go back to the drawing board because when we sewed this one, it didn't go far enough over. It was supposed to go over. So I said, Kate, I need your help. And she drew it, and then I saved it in the B pocket. So we're going to, after the show is over, we're going to upload the B pocket. We'll do the B pocket for the Radiance and Avenir first. And then I have to go over to the shop to switch it to so that all the rest of the machines can see it. So, okay, so there we are. All right, so we got the templates first. Now, how did I learn so much about IQ Designer? Well, I did follow this book. And I thought, this book, and what we did, we looked through and we went, you know what? I don't really like this project, but I learned something from it. I'm gonna turn it into my own. So after every time that we taught something from the book, I said, now make it your own. You learned something. Oh, the templates are sold out already. Did you increase the number?
Do you want me to?
Yeah. So I already ordered 20 more today. So put the 20 in, and if they sell out, you could hand me my phone and I could text the company and say, I want 20 more. So, okay. All right. That's wonderful. Thank you all for buying it from me because it's really fun. And I found other templates that I know we can do in IQ Designer. So we're going to keep going with these. Okay. So it's just this. It was the first book. I followed along with the book and I did all the projects. We did this one. We did a whole bunch of them in here. And here, how beat up my book is, it attests to the fact that I did use this. I used it over and over. See, I used it and used it and used it. So I really did learn this. Okay, now Baby Lock has a new series. Oh, we did? Okay. So, Kate, you tell them about the video series, or you want to add on, or should I go add to it? Or
I can talk about the video.
okay, here, I'll give you this, and
Okay.
you talk about this one, because I am going to be doing one of the projects from this book at our spring event, because I think it's going to make people want to buy the book, the video series, because they're really, really good projects. I'll slide that off. Okay. All right, I'll go get them.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so the video series. This is new from Baby Lock, and so we all love the Mastering IQ Designer book, but they recently came out with a video series, Mastering IQ Designer Seasons and Celebrations. So this means they're probably going to do more of these video series, but this one is all about different projects that you can make right in IQ Designer that are seasonal, all about celebrations, and it teaches you in the video, and you get all of these as PDF downloads. There are tons of projects. I'm not sure how many projects there are, but
There's a lot.
I know there's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know how many exactly there are either, but yeah.
But there, you get everything that you need to make them. So this is a download. So you'll get a link to the download once you get the video series. But if you want to go through all these projects, and instead of printing out this much paper on your own for all of the instructions, we have put together this nice little book set right here. So it comes in 2 little parts, part 1 and part 2, and it's spiral bound. It's just great quality paper, super easy. I would prefer this. I love things that are printed out, so you can always like view it on your computer, but it's so much easier to work on a project when you have it printed out beside you. You can flip easily back and forth and like add bookmarks to pages wherever you left off. I mean, I would go with this if I were doing the video series. Like, look at this cute little project. Oh my gosh, in the Hoop Bunny treat sack. I love that. And so, yeah, there's just tons of different projects that you can get out of this video series, and it helps build your knowledge on IQ Designer. I know Gloria always talks about how she learned so much just from doing the IQ Designer, like the original book. Even if you don't necessarily think that the projects are for you, just doing the projects allows you to learn different like techniques with IQ Designer. And
So they're sending me 50 more.
50 more.
I'll put 50 more in.
Awesome.
Cool. I'll do that.
Okay, all right. So that's good because that's like Kathy was just saying to me. She wants one. You know that you don't have to use that template in IQ Designer. You could just make wallets on your sewing machine. But we like to show off our fancy fills, right? So you have to do the fancy fill. Look how pretty that is, and no one else can do it. So that's really, really cute. Okay, so Joni, you trimmed the excess
Batting.
fusible fleece off, and she's over there. Here, she's she's laid the piece of fabric on the top, and it's tacking it down. And you don't need to trim after this. You could trim at the very end. So all she's going to do the next step is press start, and it's going to do the fancy fill.
Yeah.
So very, very easy. But we do have to get somebody to come in and demo the hole punch. Should we get John or should we get Kathy? Kathy?
Either way.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah. Right? It's hole punch time. Okay.
Thank you. This is so easy.
Yeah. So can
Yeah.
you do it right on here?
Sure.
Hey, we don't have any open snaps, so we better do this. Do you know how to do this?
The cams, I do, but John's going to come over and do that. He's like super.
Okay,
quick
Kathy
at
is
it.
going to be hole punch,
Yes.
and then maybe somebody.
Look at how
text
cute
John
these
and
are.
tell-
They're really
Yeah,
cute.
it is.
You got this all stitched up
Yeah,
already.
and you don't. So all you stitch is from here to here.
That's it.
No more.
And look at how cute that is.
Yeah, so it is. It's really cute.
Oh, I love
Okay.
it. Okay. So you need to have the wooden thing. If you go and try to do it on a mat, it's just going to turn.
Yes, it was. And that's
what
why I
happened
thought
to
we were
us.
doing something wrong. Like,
No.
let's just try to
Oh.
do one on this.
Number 6. Look
Oh,
at those.
Okay.
Because,
You can't. You'll just spin. It'll just spin.
okay.
Yeah, you have to have the wood underneath it.
Okay, so here, this mini mat. Okay.
Item 6.
Okay.
So you just decide where you want the hole, and then I guess you're going to do
Mark
one
it
over
with
here
a
then
marking
too,
pen.
which
There
helps
was,
if you have the mat, because then you put this in here
Look at
to do
this,
your other
Kathy.
Yeah,
one.
it's been there for a couple of
It's been
weeks.
there.
Snickers is still here.
It's been there for a couple weeks. We don't know who put it in there. It's somebody's
Okay.
savior.
So here's like a Kimberbell pen you could use.
That's water soluble.
So that's good. It won't matter what. Oh, here's a friction pen.
There
That's
you go.
good. Okay.
And then you slide this in here too when you go to do the hole here, because you're going to do a
Yeah.
hole and a hole.
Well, and you don't want to do it there. You want to do it way down
Way
here.
down here, so make sure you
right?
put that. So mark it where you want it.
So okay, so I want it here. Like, do I have to measure? It
Yeah, you want it to be
Oh
centered.
gosh.
Yeah, maybe
okay.
a little down, a little bit more.
Well, see that if I go down, then that's not going
Oh,
to cover
yeah,
it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so that's almost feeling like that will tuck in farther. So
These are adorable.
They're really
yeah,
cute.
and it's so fast.
So quick and
fast.
easy.
Yeah. So, yeah, so we'll just, and then I'll just kind of, I could just eye judge it.
That's
Is
it.
that what you would
Judge it.
do?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
all we would do.
okay.
Yeah,
so-
just you could take
We
a.
got to get John over
I'm
here
gonna
to
go
show.
text
You
him
could
right
take-
now.
You could take
If
a
he's-
pin and
watch-
see if they meet. You
Oh,
know?
yeah, I guess
let's
so.
see, do we
Okay.
have a pin?
Okay, we'll do it the right way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Is there one over here?
I'll
No
go-
pins.
No pins. We don't know what happens to our stuff. Every day we come over, we don't know
Yeah.
where it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. There. I was about to put it there, and that would be good right
That's
there.
good.
Okay. So Joni
here-
says I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll put like a little dot right there. There. How's that?
Okay. Okay. But she so I'm just gonna
Just
do
put
it
in
without
there.
her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm doing it without you?
Yeah.
I can do it? So you
got
just
the
put that on there.
Yeah.
So what size? Because you unscrew it. I can't unscrew it.
Yeah. What size
How
are?
do you, Kathy, how do you unscrew this? Isn't it in the cap?
top, but that one's a good one, the middle size.
Okay, so just do this one.
be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Which I've seen some places say just poke it with an awl.
Yeah,
but,
they do that too, because that's what this
But then it didn't work with.
Oh.
comes with the all.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So that you could just
But this
use
is
that.
better. Okay, so
Do it. Straight up and down, go.
go.
Oh, your muscle. Look
Oh,
You did it.
perfect.
Now to
Okay.
do the other side.
Okay, now you got to do this one. Okay.
Look at you.
Okay. Oh, this is very.
See?
I'm
Isn't it
learning
fun?
something new.
Yeah.
It is fun.
It is fun.
Oh, see, it did want to spin. No, they did it good. Look at that. The
Yeah.
whole went all the way through.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So now
wait,
what
look at
color-
it. Didn't. Oh no, it's right
And then
there.
Johnny will
Just-
come over and put the cams in.
Yeah.
What color
wanna
do you
try
want?
it on our own, Johnny?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You just
and it's
you
like a
just
set of
pinch it.
4. Oh,
You
look
want-
at they have peach.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. I look at some of them are hearts.
Oh.
Yeah. Do we have a heart and peach?
Oh no.
No, but that's okay. But you do.
Okay.
You
There's
have
hearts in pink.
It
But
is
you
a
do a
cute
pink heart. This is a really good set.
It is a
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
Okay.
pink one. Put the pink
Pink
heart
one.
on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is a way you have to do it.
So
a
which
certain-
one do you have?
Oh,
The top, and then
Okay.
this is the.
What do I do from here? I have no
I
idea.
think you have to take this and put it in there and squeeze it.
I know, but which side facing up?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's
And
see.
like,
Somebody
how do
will
I
tell
know?
us.
Somebody will tell us. Yes.
Yeah, we're just gonna go.
Love my
Should
hair.
I-
My
you
hair,
need to
like,
have-
or Kathy's hair, Joni's hair. My hair's too blonde. I feel like
lovely.
I don't
No,
like.
I like it.
You like it
Yeah,
blonde? I
You have
yeah.
to grab a,
Yeah.
like a male and a female. You have to
I
grab
don't
the
know.
Yeah, yeah, we got the two.
Okay, then you're good.
Yeah,
But- and
look
then
at.
you
There's
do the-
also a light pink, but I like that pink.
And it, okay,
There's peach, there's
Joni's
light
gonna
pink.
Should I try it?
Yeah, I guess. Remember, it's got a heart on the one
Mm-hmm.
side.
You girls can do it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
we.
don't know.
All
We
right.
should-
We need Keith. Keith was our.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, on
do
the
you think-
cruise.
Cam
Do you
snap
think
tie.
it moved? I think it moved. Let's
Well, it
do it.
should
Let's
be on the peg.
You
know,
gotta
it's-
keep it level.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
feel the peg. Yeah, sort of.
Here, pull it out
Yeah,
again.
pull it out and we'll.
Keep it
Because
level.
you know what? I think okay, so they go like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter which direction the heart's going in, we can spin
Correct.
it later,
Yeah,
right?
spin
Hey,
that later,
you
correct.
can probably
Okay, it's taken.
Wait, you
can
need
probably-
one this
Okay.
size.
like pinch
Oh.
it with your fingers.
The other one.
to get it to stay, and then go in and get this.
Okay, I'm going to try.
You can do
Okay,
this.
like kind
I
of
don't
push it
know.
together, and then
We're gonna
there. Okay.
Because you know what I always say, and I shouldn't say it. If you wait for a man, you wait forever.
That's right. It's so true.
I know. Okay.
That is
All
so
right.
true.
We're not
All
waiting
right.
on the man.
Do it ourselves.
All right.
And like Maddie says, I said, Maddie, what I used to do when I was young is like I couldn't get Pete to like paint something or
Yeah.
something. So I would grab a brush. Here, we're not even
Yeah.
on the screen.
Oh,
Here, you
okay,
better come
okay,
over here. Okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
raising. I thought I would hear like a feel like a
Yeah.
snap, but I didn't. So
But what
let's
I would
try
do
it.
is I would get the can of paint and I would go
Start.
outside and I'd get up on a ladder and start painting the window and he'd say, here, let me do it.
Uh-huh.
You know, in other words, I was doing it wrong. But that was my trick to get him to do
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because he'd say,
Started doing
Okay,
Okay.
so this is it snapped, but the heart is we need to twist the heart.
oh no.
So
Can we,
okay.
we thought we could twist the
You
heart.
should
We'll,
be able to
we'll
turn
work
it.
on that later. We'll get the bottom in.
Okay, so now you need
Okay.
another set. You need
Yeah.
just
Okay,
the,
Not a
So-
heart.
the ring part.
The ring. Okay.
That'll
the
snap
ring.
in
the
there.
ring.
So like
solid.
These
okay.
sets might say 600 pieces or 400
And a
pieces,
solid for the
but
back of that
every
ring.
snap set is 4 pieces.
Now this
So-
is going to be harder because you're going through 2 layers of
No.
fat.
Oh yeah. Well,
Or are you just going through one?
yeah, just that.
Okay, then you're
that.
gonna be
Okay,
fine.
so this would be
you have to put this inside.
yeah. Now this goes into
And then the little.
I bet this is
You have to think
painful for the
about-
people that have been doing this for
Years
years.
of practice.
We're doing
laughing
it.
at us
right
Yeah,
now.
or
Are
they're
they?
just going, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to go get."
horn people does it take to put in his cam
Okay, so does it go? Does it go like yes? Because this has got to fit inside
You got it,
there.
girl.
Can we push on?
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay,
We're
push
probably being too careful.
Yeah. So let's see.
You won't be able to turn it. Oh no, we have a sideways heart.
Oh,
Well, then I'll give that one to a relative.
give it to me.
I'll give it to one of the kids. I'll give that one to Mary.
Oops. Okay.
Oh, see.
See, we don't want it to.
Oh,
Let's
no,
try
the
that
whole thing
again.
fell out.
We didn't want to.
You should be able to turn the heart.
Remember, this is our first time. Peggy says I won't be.
do
able-
it twice.
Yeah. Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
OMG, you are so right. Tammy's agreeing with me.
Yes.
You wait for a man, you wait forever.
a man.
Young
Yeah.
girls, remember that.
We're telling you
And
now.
really, my trick was really good. Is I'd be up on the ladder with 2 little kids down on the ground while I was painting, and he'd say, "Let me have that. You're not doing it right." And then I went inside. Yes, I didn't have to do it.
Okay.
So
a little
that's
better than
the
that.
key.
Okay.
Yeah. Put tape over it.
That's what I was just thinking to myself. Can't you put a piece of
Yeah,
tape
here.
like
Try
to hold
it, Tony.
it to hold it
Okay.
in place? Yeah.
Tape over it.
Yeah.
tape again.
Yeah, paper tape.
We need
stick-
that
put
tape.
that in the lineup.
Yeah. We need a whole box of
Okay,
it.
this is much easier with the
Oh,
tape.
yes.
With the
Well, she's saying it's easier, but she's not done yet.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
there he is.
Okay.
There he is. We're all done. Oh, we're all done.
They don't need you.
Okay. There.
Okay, let's see. We do have so you squeezed it really hard?
I did.
You really didn't have to do it too hard, right?
No. Well, yeah, I'm
Okay.
not that strong.
Oh, look.
So look at that.
Ah.
We did it. With with a
See,
heart.
It gets easier the more you do, Kimmy says.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, and Jody's going to try to twirl our
Yeah, we
little
got.
heart.
I think if we had something to grab it and
tools.
oh, we tools.
Tools are
Okay,
in there.
tools.
Oh my goodness, we have tweezers.
We love this. You know what?
No, they're
I always
plastic,
wanted to learn this.
I always did
and no
too.
one ever showed me.
Yeah, you know what?
And it's
So-
very look, it even comes with directions.
Directions and
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
extra
remember
white
the
ones.
tape. Yeah. Oh my gosh,
This
what
is
a
a
good
good kit.
set that is.
Yeah, if you have this in that
Wow.
bubble, it's a good kit.
Yeah.
And all the little things.
Yeah, I'm just thinking we
Yeah.
got to turn it. Well, we'll get it turned.
Well, Joni's going to get a turn. She's going to work on it all night and she'll come in tomorrow with a turn. Okay.
Wait, you know what? We shouldn't have picked the heart.
It's all done.
It's how you turned
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Don't
Okay.
pick the heart as your first
It's
one.
one. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
turned it.
Oh,
It
look.
It's so
See?
cute.
And see, an IQ designer, you can make it any size you want. You're going to have the templates
Yeah,
to do.
this is the set
Yeah,
that I
wow.
want. Yeah.
That
That's
is
cute.
the ultimate set.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Number 7. is
Okay.
in the,
Wow.
That's really nice. I really like it.
Mm.
Yeah, and it comes with all
See,
those tools.
Tammy says she has it, but she's never used it.
Yeah.
So-
So there's now you can use it.
See? See, that's what we, yes. So,
Okay.
you did it. Proud of you, ladies. We're very proud
Yeah.
of ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have some fat quarter bundles that they can make.
Okay.
Lots of, right? Or did we show everything
Yep,
that we
fat
were
quarter
supposed to? Okay. Okay, which Joni, here, it's sewing. It's
Yeah.
almost done though. Oh
Okay.
my gosh. You know, I have never used the single before. And guess what? I really like the single. Here, zoom in on that so they can see. It's beautiful, even as a single thread thickness. It's
That fabric
absolutely
is
beautiful.
adorable. And
Yeah,
how fast
and
was
that's
that?
and that was an IQ
Uh-huh.
designer
We have
because
never gotten this far on a project. This, I'm like, what time is it?
No, it's only
We
4 o'clock.
4
4
o'clock.
o'clock.
We can go home.
you
We
know,
might be able to go home.
so you got back these.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
That is really
that quarter bundle. And
beautiful.
imagine, so 18 inches. So you would, I would want to go. So the maximum height would be 6 inches then. But you could get out of this bundle right here. How many fat quarters are in
Is
here?
it 40? It's 40 or 42 or
No,
20.
20.
20.
20. So you would be able to get a wallet out of every single one.
Really?
Because
okay.
right, because
Yeah.
it would be half of that quarter. It would be
Okay.
18 by 6.
Right. Yeah, there's plenty of room.
So 20 here, gorgeous. It's called Marlowe. It's just the
I
most
like this
gorgeous
one.
line. I
Yeah.
know, so elegant. You can make the best little
And let's
wallets
see,
you
should we
ever
look
saw.
at the snaps? I see pink ones,
Okay,
green ones.
make sure.
Yeah, pink ones, green
Black would go,
black,
pink.
yeah. There's white would go. Is there purple?
No
Well, there's-
purple on that one.
Well, yeah.
There's green, but not the right shades of green. So this one, white and a pale pink.
The pale pink.
Right.
Yeah.
There might be a little bit of yellow. No, pale pink and white. Yeah.
Is there a blue? There's blue.
Yeah.
A little bit of blue.
blue. Okay. Oh,
All right. So how did it do?
okay.
All
I
right.
think it's ready for you to put. So should we pull it out? And I mean, it really doesn't take anything.
Yeah.
And okay. So here, and I didn't even. So it's just right sides together. That's all. Just right sides together. So we'll take that back to the machine, and then you show the next fat quarter bundle. I'll go sew it, and then
Okay.
we'll bring it up
All
here.
right, so that one was.
Remember, we want to show a special way to cut it at the end so that it's easier to tuck in.
Okay.
Okay.
So this looks like 9. Okay. This one. Here we go. Here's number 9. And this is a K-Facet and Free Spirit. So those are beautiful colors. Look at those.
Yeah, what are they? Bright?
They're really
yeah.
bright.
Yeah.
So that definitely.
That looks like Easter.
It does look like Easter. So your snaps are going to go without a lot of them. That's really, really pretty. So, and this one also is probably the 20 again. Let's see. Make sure. Okay, this is 20 pieces. Yes, so 20 pieces. So that's K-Facet. And then this one also is, so that's 9. Now I
think
see
that
11.
Oh, look at, I didn't position it right.
You know what? I think maybe this one was a tiny bit shorter than that one because.
So what should we do? We'll go on the sewing machine and fix it. Oh, you know what? I always wanted, because sometimes the edge of my stitching shows.
Okay.
So I'm going to stitch it, and then I'm going to try to go in and make it a hair smaller and stitch it again.
Okay.
Okay,
That's a
okay.
good trick.
All right.
Okay. So this is number.
So we'll show them
I
why.
don't have the number 10.
You don't have a number 10.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's the next
That's
one.
okay. So this is the next
so
one.
this is, see how that straight line of
Yeah.
stitching is showing? So if I sewed front to back a little smaller, that would be in the seam allowance. So I'm going to try that. Okay.
Okay. So this one is mostly blues and purples. It's a K-Facet, and there's your lots of beautiful colors. Yeah, they're purple, turquoise, aqua, green, but mostly blues and purples. So that's really pretty. And then we have, okay, these are the fabric bundles, the spring flower fabric bundle. And I believe these were they quarter of a yard of each piece?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Now,
I think so. Weren't they
Sophie,
quarter?
they probably will want to see this, you know, on the screen. So switch to the screen.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you know, this is like, you know what I mean by the stitches peeking out. Joni, hand me that little wallet that we did, or even the, I think they could see the stitching with this one. Okay, so see right here, I don't like that stitching is showing right there. So I'm thinking if I make that second, the run where it sews the front to the back a little bit smaller. So that's all I want right now is that one. And of course I didn't save it with it. Although, what could I do? Okay, here, if I go layout, right, don't I have that thing where I can tell it no sew, right? So maybe
Oh,
return.
Yeah, go into the edit page.
Yeah, and then edit. And then.
Yeah, there's no sew. So you, right there.
Right there, okay. So I
You
first
kinda-
have to select it. So the only one I wanted to sew is the one at the very end.
Yeah.
So I'm going to select the first one and then edit and no sew. Okay. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to go edit and select the second one and press edit again and no sew and okay. So this, normally you would have like a flower with a whole bunch of leaves and you might not want to sew the leaves. Okay, so now we're going to go edit and I'm going to select the third one. I don't want to sew that one. Edit, no sew, okay. And then edit again, edit again. The fancy fill, I don't want to sew that. Now this may not work, but I'm thinking it's going to work. Okay, edit, no sew, and okay. So it's not going to sew those. Now, if I shrink it down, right?
Yeah, so you can just go
so
to
if
size.
I go to size, okay, resize, right?
Yeah.
Resize.
And then
Okay, to
so
reset the pattern to its original size. Okay. I think so.
And
And then I'm just going to go size right here and just shrink it down a little bit. I'm just going to go like three little bumps.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to see if this works. Okay. And then go to embroidery. Okay. And I don't know what it's going to sew. Let's just,
so let's see.
it feels like, well, I don't know.
Did it? See, it's at the beginning.
It's at the beginning, so I don't think it worked. I must not have pressed the buttons right. But couldn't I go to, here, look, couldn't I just go to
your
plus
last
minus?
step?
Yeah, I didn't have to do that whole thing. So plus minus and go to the last one.
Oh, look, it's, you know what? It made the fancy
Oh, I wasn't on the right thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
look how that, yeah.
Okay, so I guess because I selected, so we're going to go back again, and we're going to go plus, well, we're going to go return and go to edit. Edit, and edit again. Make sure the last one is selected, okay? So I press it again, last one selected, then I'll go to edit, and size, resize, and okay to reset, and then make that smaller.
Yeah. So
There, now it's going smaller. I can see it now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I think that's good. Just I bumped it 3 times. We'll just see. Okay. But maybe that's something we could do. But I'm probably being too picky, right? Okay, so
now you have
I
to
want to be on the last step. Okay, so I'm going to go down. I went plus minus, arrow down. There, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Okay, we're going to do it. I don't know whether it's going to work, but we're going to do it. I might have made it too small, but that's okay. I might not have had to go down. I went down by 3 bumps.
Yeah.
See, that made it pretty small.
Yeah.
We'll bring it up to the, really small. My. Okay.
Well, that one is like right
About
on
the
it.
same.
So, yeah, let's see how
And
this one.
this is the one. Okay.
That's
we're
the
good.
one, yeah.
We're good.
So you could, I wonder if you could just use that part of it. You see how it's sewed into the side?
Yeah.
So you could.
Look at how small I made it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
I should have gone back into IQ Designer
Yeah.
and made that just a hair smaller. But we'll try it anyhow. We'll try turning it anyhow. Because it should be still in proportion.